All right, boom, 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 boom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Steve Schenberger. Running Shane. We're coming live. It is August 4th. We're back for another edition of Off the Couch 365 Fitness, where tonight is going to be our arms. I'm in Laredo, Texas, where it is extremely hot. We're in our hotel room, and we're just going to get a great workout. I'm going to sit down today. Man, we have been running miles. We have been doing cardio. We have been hooping. We have been going non-stop, nonetheless. And so this is going to be a great workout. Again, it's just going to be sitting down. I'm right here in the hotel. Let me scoop this just a little bit. Absolutely perfect. Let me scoop this back maybe just a tad. You can see my foot. Bam, perfect. So this is just going to be a workout where I'm just going to sit down. We're going to get a great arm workout in. So basically you can just sit here and go like this and follow me and do the moves that I do. But again, I do these workouts. They hold me accountable. You don't have to keep up with me. If you're getting back into fitness, you're just not sure what to do, you can follow my routine. I'm talking it kind of down. I'm in a hotel, so I don't want to talk too loud and be too boisterous. I'm respecting my neighbors. But I'm in Laredo, Texas. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'm going up to Tulsa for Thursday morning. So we're leaving the heat of Laredo, Texas, and we're going up to the heat of Oklahoma. It's about a give and take. But nonetheless, hope you had a great day. We got a great run in this morning at Father McNoby's Park. Another 100 degrees. It was 93 at the run. And get this, I'm right by the border of Mexico and Laredo, so they had the guerrillas with the AKs, they had the border patrol, and they had the federales, and I'm just sitting there running around, got my blonde hair all waving, but I'm a white man with a Florida driver's license, so I'm safe and sound. But down here by the border, they don't play when it comes to sneaking across the border. But that was a little fun story today. And I also got in some shooting some hoops, so we had a great day of exercise, good day of revenue. But we're going to get a good arm work in, and this is number 640 in our series, and we're just going to keep going, and going. So we're just going to stretch a little bit. This is just going to be an arm workout. It's going to be a low pace just to get that exercise in. It's not going to be clanging and banging. It's just going to be a great little arm workout in your shoulders as well. So I'm just going to stretch in my chair and get my arms come up. Pull left, right, give myself the big flex. I pull it back, 3, 2, 1. Arms come up. Left, right, big flex. I pull it down, 3, 2, 1. Last time, reach up, left, right, big flex. I pull it back, 3, 2, 1. I shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. So I'm going to be using my kettlebell, and I'm going to be using my bands. And again, all these workouts you can do from just sitting down. Again, if you work out with me, you know, we're doing like go and do last night's cardio all over the place. We even did sit-ups. We worked on our core and did a cardio. So if you need a good sweat workout, do our workout from last night. But this is just me catching my breath, doing an arm exercise, not calling in and saying I can't make it. It's me showing up, getting in an arm workout. I never know who might need a good workout in, and so that's why I always show up. All right, so we're going to get underway. Again, you don't have to keep up with me. It's not a competition. I simply show you how I work out. It keeps my workouts, it holds me accountable. It makes it fun. We make content, and I just like working out. So I make content to show you, hey, this is how I exercise. You can work out with me. All right, so I'm going to start off with my kettlebell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up like this. I'm going to go, we're going to go 5 rounds. Each round is going to have 3 moves, and we're going to repeat them twice. And let me before I get started, I love exercising. I love running. Don't feel like if I don't show enthusiasm and overexcitement and this and that when I'm working out, that's not how I operate. I'm showing you how I exercise. I'm showing you the moves that I do. I get excited when I'm running out in the heat, sweating, pushing myself. But when we're exercising, it's just a commitment to yourself. You're going to have to bring your own enthusiasm. You're going to have to bring your own dedication. So if I ever seem like, well, he doesn't seem very excited, he's not very enthusiastic, Working out and exercising is a pace and a grind that you're on. And I'm just showing you my exercise, my patterns, my routine. So if I don't ever show, oh my God, enthusiasm, trust me, it's on the inside. But this is just a movement that keeps us to the next day. We try to make it the next day. So if I'd ever come off like, oh my God, I'm totally excited, trust me, I am. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna switch on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna switch it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, I'm gonna switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna switch it. I'm just gonna do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, we're doing 2 rounds, 3 moves in each of the rounds, and we're going to repeat them twice, so you don't have to come out of the gate 50 pounds, 75 pounds. All right. So these are going to be called out curls. Again, I've got my bands. These are my medium weight bands. So what I'm going to do, I'm curling up like this. And remember, the shorter the band, it's the heavier the weight. The longer the band, it's going to be a little bit lighter. All right, so here we go. I would work out. I'm in Laredo, Texas. It's 110 degrees today. It was smoking. I'm telling you, it's so muggy. It chokes you out when you go outside. So I'm working out in my hotel room. I'm leaving tomorrow morning about 6 a.m. I'm going to Eagle Pass, Texas. It's about 2 hours from here. I'm picking up something going to Tulsa, Oklahoma for Thursday. And here we go. Again, I'm doing out curls. Here we go. I like these. I really do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And time. All right. Good job. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Great week, man. The workouts, the life, it just keeps on running. Today was one of those days where, man, I just appreciate where I'm at. Sometimes you get caught up, like every single day your life is supposed to be this big home run. You're supposed to accomplish this and accomplish that and do this and do that. Today was just a super chill day. Absolutely enjoyed it. I didn't do much of anything. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to just do regular curls. I'm curling up like this. Curling up like this. Curling up like this. And I used to never work out with bands. I thought working out with bands was like, what? Who's working out with bands? But I'm telling you, you get the right bands, you get the right attitude, you can take the bands with you, you get a great workout in. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go 3 more. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And done. Good job. So how we're going to do it, instead of doing 1 through 3 and repeating it, we're going to go 1 through 15. And so I'm going to go 1 through 15, and then we'll go 15 through 1. So basically, there is 3 moves in each round, and we repeat them twice, but I'm just going to go 1 through 15 and 15 through 1. So we'll just do 2 rounds. Okay, so we're going back to the kettlebell. All right, if you're curious why I'm sitting down, I've been running miles, I've been sweating, I've been running in the heat, exercising, and so I just needed a nice chill workout where I'm sitting down. All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to bring it down like this. You bring it up. Here we go. 3, 4, and 5. All right, now I'm going to switch it. I bring it up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, I'm going to switch it again. I'm just going to do 10 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are money. I'm telling you, since I've got this kettlebell, man, it's just like gave me a little shot of enthusiasm for my workout. So again, I bring them halfway down, this halfway. I bring them up, 3, 4, 5, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. So now we're going back to the doubles. back to double curls. Okay, go just like this, and I'm curling up. Curling up like that. Curling up. Curling up. I'm curling up. I'm curling up. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm doing it 2 more times. And 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. What weight is that? This is a medium weight band. I have a lightweight and a medium, and sometimes I have a heavy, but right now it's a medium and a light. This is all I need. This is perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go cross body. So what we're going to do, we're going to go across our body like this. Cross our body like that. Go right there. Right there. I'm going right there between my shoulders and my neck. Just right there. Perfect. And remember, fitness and health is a journey. You're on your own journeys. And sometimes you might be taking yoga classes. Sometimes you might be taking cycling classes. Sometimes you might be running on your own, swimming on your own, training on your own. Just remember, it's a journey you're on. And so just enjoy your journey. You're staying in shape. Your body's going to change at times. Sometimes you're going to look like you're chiseled out of granite. And sometimes you're going to be like, ooh, I've packed on maybe a couple of pounds, and it does not matter as long as you're trying. Our bodies aren't perfect, but exercising, staying fit, it's just something that keeps you balanced. Again, I'm going across my body. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And done. Dang, let's go. All right. Big deep breath. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. Now we're going to get on the round number 3. This is going to be kind of like, I call it the TNT, the dynamite. Like you're bringing the plunger up and you're pushing it down, just having fun. So here's you're going to bring it up, and like you're plunging right there. Again, I like the exercise. I get to sit down every once in a while. My legs get tired, my body gets tired. You run all these miles out in the heat, you'll get tired too. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, so these, you're going to go halfway in and curl up. So I'll go halfway in and curl up. Halfway in and curl up. Just like that. Half. I curl. Half. I curl. Go halfway. I curl. So you're bringing it halfway. Oh my goodness. I about punched myself in the face. Oh my God. That was funny. I just about punched myself in the face. All right, I'm gonna keep this thing going. So we're going across and up. Cross. That's a first. Cross and up. Cross and up. Here. I just snapped my band. I basically just punched myself in the face. But we keep it moving. Who cares? It does not matter. It does not matter. Again, I'm going to bring it in. Bring it in. Here we go. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And done. Bam. Good job. Good job. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Steve Schamberger, the Running Champ. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Make sure you triple smash, like, subscribe, share my content. Again, we're doing our arms tonight. We're doing 2 rounds, 1 through 15, and then 15 through 1. Okay, so now we're going on to the shoulders. Oh, man. All right, so what we're going to do, I like this one. So what you want to do, you want to go wide like this, and then you're going to lean just a little bit and go wide like that. And go wide and lean. And go wide and lean. Wide, lean, wide and lean. Wide and lean. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. All right. All right, now we're going to go back to the shoulders. What we're going to do on this one is we're just going to bring it in like this. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. With the shoulders, you don't need a lot of weight. You really don't. These bands are perfect. Again, these are just lightweight bands. Man, I was working out with my band earlier. I went up like this and the band broke and I freaking just punched myself in the face. Oh my goodness, that's a good story. I go up like this. Here we go, 3. Here we go, 2. Here we go, 1. And done. Good job. Good job. All right. Keep the same move. All right, so what we're going to do now, I can use the other one. I can use the heavy one on this one. I'm just going to have to switch it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to switch it. All right, I'm going to hold this one up. Hold this one up. I'm going to curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to switch it last time. All right. Hold this one up. There we go. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now I'm going to switch it. Again, you have to make do sometimes with what you have. All right. All right. Hold this one up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, good job. Good job. All right. Let's keep this thing moving. Bam. Hang on 1 second. To the arms. This is going to be the shoulders. This is one of my favorite ones. I like this one. Actually, here we go. I look like this. I'm going out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, with the shoulders, you don't have to have a lot of weight. These might be between 7 and 8 pounds, but again, we're just going straight out. 3, 2, 1, and we'll do 2 more, and done. Ooh, I like that. It really feels good. It feels good right in there and then right there. Okay, so we're on the home stretch. We have 3 moves left to go, and then we'll be finished with round 1. Remember, we're going 1 through 15, 15 through 1. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Again, I'm in Laredo, Texas. 108 degrees today. We got a great run in. 100. It was 93, 103. Absolutely amazing. All right, so here we go. If you work out with me enough, you know this is one of my favorite ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull back like this. See how I'm curling it up? I curl it up. I curl it up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Now I'm going to switch it. I curl it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, good job. Good job. Last night I was in Austin, Texas. We stopped at a park, got a great cardio class. There was a basketball court behind us. I'm one of the best shooters in the game right now. It doesn't matter what park we're on, where we're playing. I won 2 games of around the world, and then we played a game of 25 threes. Kid wasn't bad. He was younger. He's only like 16. I've been playing forever, so I kind of had the experience. I made 17 out of 25. He made 15 out of 25. It was close, but we ended up winning. So, again, I love shooting. I love running. I love doing all those things that make me have that youthfulness, childlike enthusiasm. If you're good at something, you should never stop. Never stop. Never retire. Always be doing it. All right, here we go. So we got 2 moves left to go, and then we'll be finished with round 1. Let me fix this. Fix this. All right, here we go. So what we're gonna do? All right, I'm gonna bend over just a little bit like this, and we're gonna bring it back like this. Bring it back like this. Again, I snap my head, my medium weight, so I'm just using a light. Here we go. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Good job. If you're just joining me, I had a band. I have a band like this. This is hilarious. I was doing a curl and I was bringing it in like this. I went like this. I brought this one up and it snapped and my knuckle caught my lip. Funny story. So I've split my lip a little bit working out with the band. Hey, it happens. It happens. All right, so this is going to be the last move of round number 1. So what you're going to do, you're going to come up like this. 1, 2, 3. And then bring your arms back like this. 1, 2, 3. I come up 1, 2, 3. I bring it back 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I bring it back 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And done. All right, good job. Good job. Okay, so we made it through round 1. Steve Schamberger, the running champ. I appreciate you joining me. Our 640th workout is Tremendous Tuesday, August 4th, Laredo, Texas. We're going to get this in. I think we're going to go a little bit different order, but let's get this underway. I'm going to try to use the heavy band the entire time. We'll see how that works, because the light band is just a little too light. We'll make it happen. All right, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm in a little bit of a bend over. All right, like that. And I'm going to pull back. No, hang on. Here we go. Let's see how to make that work. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can't do this. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I pull back. There we go. I pull back. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good job. Okay. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Okay, so now we're going to go back to one of my favorites. Again, you're going to bend over like this and curl it back like this. Curl it back. Curl it back. I curl it back. I curl it back. See how I'm curling? I'm bringing it back. 5, right there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, now let's switch it. We'll go to the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and 3. All right, good job. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, we're going to go to the forearms now. Let's keep this thing moving. I appreciate you joining me. Okay, just a little arm exercise for the evening. All right, here we go. So I'm going to bring it up. 1. There we go. Here we go. I come up. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring it back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I bring it back. 1, 2, and 3. I bring it up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it back. 1, 2, 3. I bring him up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it back. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 2 more. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring it back. 1, 2, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Squeeze your arms a little bit. I appreciate you joining me. Triple smash, like, subscribe, share. If you have a question, comment, leave it down below. I appreciate you joining me. Again, this is an arm exercise for Tremendous Tuesday, August 4th. I'm in Laredo, Texas. 110 degrees today. Choke you out. Choke you out for real. Had a good lunch today. Actually, I got a good run in from 10:30 to 11:30. 93. It felt like 103. Right by the Mexico-Laredo border. They had the guerrillas with the AK. They had the Border Patrol. They had the Federales. And Schamberger's just out there running in the heat. No one bothering me. But when I'm running these trails, the Border Patrol runs past me. They drive past me. The guys come by. I mean, they're right by the border. They patrol the border. So when I'm down there running, Border Patrol, Federales, the guerrillas with the AKs, man. Fortunately, I did not get shot, so hallelujah. But after that, we relaxed for a little bit. I went to my office. I have an office down here in Laredo. I went to the office and checked it out for the first time. Then I was getting hungry, so we went to Olive Garden today. We got the soup and salad. I got the potato sausage, and I got the salad. And I only had 2 breadsticks, bam, and lots of water. Those breadsticks, man, they're tough not to go through 5, 6, but I did have 3 bowls of soup and 1 bowl of salad. I was on a 27-hour fast. I like to fast. I like to go, like yesterday I ate at 11 o'clock, and then I didn't eat again till today at 3 o'clock. So we went a little over 24 hours. All right, well, let's keep this thing going. I appreciate you working out with me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. All right, so we're going to go back to the shoulders. Again, I'm using my light band. We snap my band. I did a bring it in. You go halfway in, you curl up. I went bam, and the band snapped. It popped my lip a little bit. What kind of geek do you have to be to pop yourself in the face when working out? I know, but you have a band that has tension, and you bring it up, and it just snapped, and I got my lip right there. It is what it is. No big deal. You know what happened? You know what happened? Life didn't stop. It kept moving. All right, so here we go. All right, so what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a combination of both. So this is going to be a 2-for-1. I'm going to bring it up like this, and then I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to bring it in, and then I'm going to go out. And again, with this one, you don't need a lot of weight. This is great for your shoulders. Again, I love the tension weight the band brings you. All right, here we go. Oof. All right, I'm going to do 3 more. 1, 2. Last one. extra one. And that's what I like about the bands. It's like it's tension weight. Like my right is pushing, my left is pushing. They're pushing together, and you can just feel that tension in your arms and your shoulders. That's what I love about the bands. All right, here we go. So we're gonna grab the heavy band. Here's what happened. See, the band snapped, and so I was doing a curl this way, and the band snapped off right here, and it boop, got me. All right, we're gonna make it work regardless. This is just gonna take a little bit of extra time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have this curled up like this, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so now I'm gonna switch it. No, I bet I can curl this way. We'll try it. We'll try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, hold this one halfway. Curl it one more time. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and done. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, we've got 9 more moves to go, and then we'll be finished for this workout tonight. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I'm in Laredo, Texas. I'm on my way to Eagle Pass, Texas in the morning. It's about 2 hours from here. And then I'm going up to Tulsa, Oklahoma for Thursday. If you're like, what are you talking about? I travel with my profession. I do what's called van expediting. I have a huge van. I brought out of Oklahoma City, I brought out if you see a computer that has a bunch of monitors, it's easy to, it's like you build this big computer system with the screens, the screens go on the frame. So it was a big computer that was built out, and they put it on a frame. And I put it on the back of my van, and I brought it down to Laredo, Texas. It weighed about 400 pounds, but it was in a big wooden frame. So what they'll do is they'll deassemble the frame, and then they'll have this computer that's already together. They'll place it where they want to do it, put the wires together, and they don't have to worry about the monitors, the frame. They just built it together, and I brought it down here. All right, here we go. So where are we at? And the funniest thing about coming down to Laredo, Texas, I'm a clean-cut, blonde hair American male. Man, I never know the attitude they're going to give me. They discriminate against me. They give me like they talk under their breath. They don't really like helping me. The security guard this morning was a complete bitch. The guy on the forklift was a complete dick. I mean, it's just crazy. If I had a video camera of just like, watch how they talk to me, watch how they act to me, man, it's freaking crazy. It's crazy how they act, but nonetheless, we made it happen. Okay, here we go. We're going to go back to the shoulders. We got 9 moves left to go. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you want to do? We're going to go out like this. I'm going to lean just like that. I go wide like this. I lean just like that. I go wide like this. Just like that. I go wide like this. I lean just like that. I go wide. I lean just like that. I go wide. I lean just like that. We'll do 3 more. 1. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 3. 1 more. Done. Good job. Good job. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring it halfway and curl it up. Halfway and curl it up. I'm going to make it a little bit rounded like this. All right, here we go. I'll curl halfway in. Bam, just like that. I'll keep these away from my face. Halfway in. Here we go. Halfway in, I curl up, just like that, just like that, just like that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, go halfway and curl up. Halfway and curl up. I was working out earlier, my heavy band. I went this way, it snapped right here, and I went, bam! I caught myself on the lip. Here we go, 3. Here we go, 2. Here we go, 1. And done. Let's go. All right. 7 moves left to go, and that's all she wrote. I like to call this the TNT, the plunger. All right, so grab your weight, grab your bands. I've got my kettlebell, and what we're doing is like this. Pull it up, push it down. Pull it up, push it down. Here we go. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew, good job. Take a big deep breath. Whew, okay. Again, I'm in Laredo, Texas. I'm in my hotel room. This is a nice little hotel. It's called the Spanish Trail Inn in Laredo. It's not a bad little hotel. It is so hot in Laredo, Texas. It's like it was 110 degrees today. I mean, it chokes you out. You can't even breathe. It's so hot. But I really like it in the morning times, like from 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning till about 11 to noon. Absolutely perfect. But man, when we hit the noon, the 1, the 2, when it gets to 3, 4, and 5, whew, lights out. It gets so hot and so humid. It's so hard to breathe. Man, they make it easy down here, but somehow we survive. Somehow we survive. And if you ever hear someone talking about, man, we're like, sometimes I see runners saying, man, I'm running out in this heat. I'm running out in this weather. I'm running. Laredo, Texas is the hottest place on earth. Run here, you can make it anywhere. Okay, so we have just a few moves left to go. I'm gonna go back to my light band. Again, these are gonna go, let me see. These are gonna go across our body. Across our body, up like this. And just go across your body, just like that. Now these aren't very heavy bands I'm going. This might be 10 pounds, it does not matter. Tonight's focus on our workout was just showing up and doing the best we can do. I'm gassed, man. I've been running miles. I've been exercising. I've been traveling. Man, we have been on a roll here lately. And so, man, it's okay to slow down every once in a while. It's okay to take a time out. As long as you're moving forward. When you're moving forward, you don't have to be going 1,000 miles an hour. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm here, I'm there. No, it's just one day at a time. We're going to slow it down. We're going to have a great day. Again, I'm going right here between my shoulders and my neck, right there. And again, you can go like this, or you can go like that. You see the angle? This angle is kind of more like this, and this is a little bit lower. So if you want to go a little lower, or go up like this, however you want to do it. Here we go, 3. Here we go, 2. Here we go, 1. And done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go straight into doubles. We're on the home stretch. We have 5 moves left to go, and then we'll be finished for tonight. I appreciate you joining me. Again, I just do these workouts. They hold me accountable. They make exercising fun. The channel, we're just going to keep going and going and going and going. I'll never stop running. I'll never stop exercising. I will never stop working. I will never stop running. I will never stop exercising. This thing I get to do called life, I'll always keep going. Now, there'll be days where I can buy time. What do you mean buy time? I'm still going to work. I'm still going to exercise, but I might go on vacation for 2 months. Buy myself a block of vacation. Buy myself 6 months. But as far as retiring from life, I'll never retire. I'll always want to be working. I'll always want to be part of something. So me having this magical number of 65 and I'm going to call it quits, no chance. As long as I can get out of bed and make something happen for myself, make something happen for the universe, make something happen, I am going to show up for it. So no retiring. So it just takes a lot of pressure. It just takes a lot of pressure off if you feel like you got to retire, you've got to get to a certain level where I'm just going to keep going till the day I die. If I pass out and die from exercising, if I pass out and die from running miles, if I pass out and die on working, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're going to do doubles. I'm bringing it up just like this. I'm bringing it up just like this. Here we go. 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 Just do some doubles. I'm going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Man, I was looking at some of my old videos today from earlier this year. Like from January till about the end of June, very challenging point in my life. Because the older you get, you're gonna be tested. Someone's gonna test you. Someone's gonna test you and see if you walk out that door. You could be faced with no one there, nobody there, and do you have the guts to walk out that door, or will you say, "Hey, I'm being disrespected. I'm going to stay because I'm afraid to be alone." Because you're going to be tested like that in life sometimes. And the older you get, do you have the guts to leave? Are you going to stay? Are you scared to be alone? Because you will be tested like that in life. And when you're younger, it's not as scary. But as you get a little bit older, and you look in that mirror, and I can see the age in my face. I can see the age in my body. My childlike enthusiasm has not been touched. But I'm just talking about as far as life and where you're going. And just looking at my photos and my videos, like what I was going through at the time. And here I am in August, strong, feeling amazing, knowing I made the right path, I made the right decision. I'm very proud of myself, because I go back and I look at some of those videos and I was like, I remember that day. My God, I was a troubled, lost man at that time. And when I mean troubled, lost young man, I own my own business. I travel. I have plenty of money in the bank. I have good business partners. I was just lost as far as like relationships, where it was going, and this is part of life sometimes. But looking now where I am in August, as a part of the first part of this year, everything happens for a reason. Basically, it shows you that, hey, no matter what you go through, you can make it. Okay, so here we go. We got 4 moves left to go. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10 at once. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll do an extra one. Man, I love these with the kettlebell. Feels good. All right, here we go. Bring them up over like this. Stop halfway. 1. See it right there in my shoulder. See it right there. 3, 4, right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do an extra one. And done. Bam, let's go. Let's go. All right, 3 moves left to go. I appreciate you joining me. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. We're live. August 4th. We've made it to August. We've made it to August. We made it to August. Man, I'm looking at the end of December into January, the 22nd to the 2nd. I'm looking to go to Cancun for Christmas and New Year's. I've never celebrated Christmas and New Year's on the beach, so I'm always looking for new things and new ways. I've been in Destin on Christmas, but I've never been on a tropical island, tropical paradise. So I'm looking at December, celebrating Cancun and New Year's down in Mexico. So we'll see how it plays out. Whew. But until then, we're rolling August, we're rolling September, we're rolling October, we're rolling November. So we're just going to keep this thing going. Okay, so we have 3 moves left to go, and then that's all she wrote. Appreciate you joining me. Again, this podcast is simply me exercising you, showing you what routines I do for my shoulders, my arms, my chest, my back, my core, my legs, Man, we do a cardio class. We did a cardio last night with the core, and so every single day we do an exercise. I try to do I try to do an hour jog every day in the morning or midday, and then we come out at night and get an exercise in. So I try to go about an hour and 45 minutes every day. Oh my gosh, Schamberger, how is that possible? If I could see your phone, if I could see all your screen time, we could find you an hour to jog, and we could find 45 minutes to work out. And once you add that to your life, you'll see how important it is to go run. You'll see how important it is to exercise, because I feel absolutely amazing when I'm finished running. I feel absolutely amazing when I'm finished exercising. And if I didn't feel that way when I was finished, I would take my energy and put it in something else. But this running game, exercise game, I'll go until I drop dead. I will. I will. All right, so here we go. And that's the best thing about like running miles. There wasn't hardly any people out there running today out in Laredo, Texas, and 93, 103 heat index, and it was just me. And I was out in the open, running a big soccer field, running the border, I mean, it was nuts. Go look at my pictures on my page. You can see it. Okay, so here we go. We have 3 moves left to go, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, so we're gonna start with, we're gonna do this all in one, okay? All in one. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go single, we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go above our head. Okay? Bring this in just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go up like this, we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go above our head. Bam, just like that. So that's in, that's out, and then it's above our head. Ooh, that's good. So I'm going in, I'm going out, and I'm going above my head. Here we go, I go in. And remember, exercising, staying fit, it's always in style, it's always in fashion, it always looks good on you. It's very important that you do these things. I want you to live a long time. It doesn't matter if you're with me tonight, if you take a break, if you come back 2 months from now, 6 months from now, I will be doing these exercising. I will be exercising. These things hold me accountable, helps me work, keep me talking in front of a camera, speaking, working on my people skills. But the main thing, if you want to live a long, prosperous life, if you want to live a long time, I want to be a good example for my kids. I want to be a good example for people that depend on me. When they see me, they're like, okay, he's solid. He looks good. He's not showing up with some back injury or shoulder injury or anything like that. I just want to walk around as the best physical version of myself. And that's what I pride myself on. All right, I'm going to do 3 more. Here we go. 1, out, bam. And the good thing about these bands, they don't seem like they're heavy, but you keep going after a while. These bands, like I said, I used to never work out with bands. I would snicker and laugh at them, but now I absolutely love them. All right, I'm going to do 1 more. This is it. 1, out. And I like it so much, I'm going to do an extra one. All about the extra ones. And bam, good job. Good job. Again, we were working with my band tonight. If you just missed it, be careful. You never know what happened with the band. But I was doing curls, just having a little humor. My band is put right there. I was bringing a curl this way and coming up, and it snapped. And I popped my lip right there. I kind of split it just a little bit. Oh my goodness. What kind of geek splits his lip exercising with a band? Steve Schamberger. That's the one. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Life didn't stop. It keeps rolling. All right. So I appreciate you joining me. We're just going to kind of shake our arms a little bit. Shake our arms a little bit. And give yourself a big flex. Oh, that feels so good. Stretch your arms back. Arms up like this. Left, right, left, right. Give yourself a big flex. I'll bring it back. 3, 2, 1. Arms come up. Here we go. I'll pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Arms come up. Last time. Stretch. 3, 2, 1. And done. Just so you understand something about my exercising, I'm 53 years of age. Okay? I'm not trying to be, how should I say this? I'm just trying to live and I'm trying to enjoy my life. Like last night when I walked on the court, these kids looked at me like, who is this old man? But after I knocked 17 out of 25 three-pointers down, after I beat the brakes off this kid shooting threes playing around the world, I got his attention. And so we talked, end up being a cool kid, and you got to understand, like, I was 16 before, I was 20 before, I was 15 before, and just being able to walk on the court and talk to these kids and say, hey, you're going to be older one day, you're not going to believe it, but one day you're going to look up, you're going to be 25, you're going to be 30, you're going to be 40, you're going to be 50, you're going to be 53, and along your journey, you're going to have a decision to make. You're going to sit there on that couch, you're not going to run miles, you're not going to exercise, and you're just going to get fat and you're just going to die. And that's not how I want to live my life. I have a childlike enthusiasm. Man, if you want to play soccer, I can play soccer. If you want to play basketball, I can play basketball. If you want to play baggett, I can play baggett. If you want to play ping pong, I can play ping pong. If you want to work 45 days in a row, I can work 45 days in a row. If you want to work 35, 40, 50, 60 days in a row, I can do that. If you want to run miles, I just always want to have a mind and a body and an enthusiasm that I just can go. I can keep going. I never wanted you to say, well, if you would have saw me when I was 33, if you would have saw me when I was 40, no. You get the best version of myself. I might be older, but I'm never going to say, well, you got me because I'm older. No, I gave you the best version of myself at the time. This is the best physical version of me at 53. My only kryptonite is my diet because, man, I like eating Olive Garden. I like eating pizza. I like drinking vanilla Cokes. But here lately I've been on water and like 80% water. And at Pilots where I buy my gas, they have this grapefruit orange refresher. And I mix it with a lemonade and I make it like a 90%, 80% water. And then a lemonade, citrus, grapefruit splasher. Oh, it tastes so good. But if that's my only kryptonite is my diet. If I had a nutrition and a chef, oh my God, it would be a different world that I live in. But when I travel, I eat what I like to eat, and it is what it is. But doubling back to what I was saying, I just like knowing that, hey, if my kids, if I'm fortunate enough to have grandkids one day, and I want to be able to run and play and go and just be ready at all times. I don't ever want to, oh, I can't go today, I've got my bad back. If you'll notice people, they love talking about, well, I've got my foot injury, well, I've got my knee injury, I've got that shoulder injury, I've got to go to the doctor. It's kind of like high blood pressure. I've been a single dad since I was 20. So since I was 30. So for 20, what was it, 30? Since 30. So I've basically been a single dad for 23 years. But my kids are 26, so we'll just say 16 years. I was a single when they were 18, 2.5 till 18 and a half, 16 years. And so I lost my train of thought. Let me double back to what I was saying. My mind went blank. Oh, about my kids. I just always want to be the best physical version. When they call me, I'm ready. They call me, I'm always there. And so that's why exercising is so important, is that you just want to be there. Oh, it goes back to what people say. You have to, like what I was saying about high blood pressure. I was a single parent for 16 years. I've been married, divorce decree, lived in high rises, lived in Miami. I've dated girls that most guys would have a heart attack just by the things they pull. I have other guys that wouldn't make it after if they had to go their own way. I've just put myself in situations where most men would just not be able to cope. I can cope. So, but how when you get older in life, you have to go on a high blood pressure medication. What are you talking about? Is life not enough blood pressure medication as it is? Have you not been through enough things to know you're going to make it regardless? So just remember, staying fit, staying healthy, it's going to build you for whatever comes your way. You don't need any type of medication. You need to run miles. You don't need anything to put in your body. You need to exercise. So I'm a big believer in that. You don't need any type of medication. You just need to run miles, sweat, be the best physical version of yourself. Okay, I got my readers. Look how professional these are. Don't these look good? I got here. The other ones were just, they were broke. All right, so here we go. Sula, I'm going to read the comment section. So Sula says the sound has been really bad lately. I was just talking kind of quiet. Maybe you need a microphone attached. Maybe I should do that. Do you ever feel like passing out in the heat? No. I just slow my body down. See my lip right there. I was doing the curl and it popped my lip right there. No, I know my body well enough. If I feel like I'm gonna overheat, I'll stop right there. I'm not dying in this exercise game. I love running miles. I love sweating, but anytime I feel like I'm gonna overheat, I stop. I'm not dying out here. You can't be jumping for joy constantly. What weight is that? I use a light band. I use a medium band. I used to have a heavy band, but I snap it. And then Marco said, "What's up?" And Dewey Darling gave me the fire. Okay, well, Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Man, that was a great workout, man. We really grinded that second half out. And so I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday night. Again, we're leaving in the morning. We're going to Eagle Pass, Texas. And then we're heading to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Love going back to Tulsa. So, whew. Steve Schamberger, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, question, or comment, leave it down below. Let me give you that big flex. And as always, I appreciate you watching. Hope you got a great workout. And as always, bam, we got this.